Hey my forevers, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Oh. Anywho's, I'm here today to talk about the celebrities I've worked with in my tongue twister. I'm here today to talk about the celebrities I worked with in my makeup career. I work with some great celebrities, some celebrities that I never thought I would ever work with in my entire life, that I'm still excited about to this day. We're just gonna go ahead and jump all into it. My first ever celebrity I've worked with was Tiffany Evans. As you guys know, she's a singer, she's an actress, she worked with Tyler Perry. She's done it all. She can dance, she can sing, she can act. I worked with her on music videos, I worked with her on photo shoots. I've done a lot with her over our three-year relationship. I first met her in 2016, I believe. And we hit it off ever since then. I met her through a mutual friend at the time, and it just went from there. I'm gonna insert some pictures here showing the work I created on her, also her music video and all of that. I've also worked with her on one of her recent music videos. It's called Switch Up. It was a dance breakup anthem. That was my experience with her, so yeah. My next celebrity I worked with was with, I believe her name was Monty from Little Women of Atlanta. Monty. I met her through a friend. I did her makeup because my friend wasn't able to one day, so he hooked me up, so I did her makeup. It was just, it wasn't even for anything. I believe it was just that one time, and we went out to eat that night and we had a good time. I don't have any pictures. I don't know where that picture is. I lost it. I don't know where it's at. The next celebrity I worked with was Dondrea Nicole. I absolutely love her music. Don't quote me, I think she was signed with Rockefeller. I think. I don't know, I don't remember. But she's a great musician. I love her songs. I worked with her numerous occasions, maybe about 3 occasions. She's an amazing artist. I love her vocals. She's sung with Kiki Wyatt. I'm gonna insert a clip here. One of my favorite clips of her when she's singing with Kiki Wyatt is just, I wish I can do that. She's amazing. Always loved working with her. Never worked with her on any music videos. I wish I have. I guess I wasn't available for some of the times that she needed me, but I wish I worked with her on music videos as well. The next artist or celebrity I've worked with was K. Michelle. I worked with K. Michelle just once. It was funny because, it wasn't funny, it was funny because one of my friends called me and was like, hey Justin, I need you for K. Michelle makeup tomorrow morning. And I was like, cool, fine. I'm there, I'm ready. And I got there and he was like, she don't like her nose contoured, she like it very natural, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, wait, what? Anytime I see her with her makeup, she's beat. So I was confused, and then that made me nervous because my mindset, I came in there, I'm like, I'm about to beat her face. I'm about to slay her down. And that wasn't the case. I'm sitting here trying to do this natural makeup and make her cute and dainty and whatnot. And she's also like, oh, don't put the inner lash in her inner corner because it pokes her or whatever. So just take it out a little further. And I'm like, oh gosh. So I did the makeup, she liked it, but there was a lot going on that day. I wasn't able to I got pictures, but it wasn't the best because I didn't get to do a lip on her because she was having an off day. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But it was a great experience working with her. I'll just say that. I loved it. She did. I love her music, and she is, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. The next celebrity I worked with was Elaine Hendricks, one of my biggest celebrities that I've worked with to this day. As you guys know, she played Meredith Blake on The Parent Trap. We connected via social media on Instagram. I was watching Parent Trap one day and I was like, let me look up, anytime I'm watching old movies, I say, I wonder what these people are up to. What are they up to now? So I looked up her and I was like, okay. Started liking some of her pictures, followed her. She came back to my page, started liking some of my pictures, and she followed me back. And I was like, oh, okay. So I inboxed her and I was like, hey, I love you. I'm such a huge fan. And she started a new series on Dynasty. She has a very big role on Dynasty. I was doing her makeup for press that day. She was doing something on the CW here in Atlanta, local TV station. And it just went from there and I was just like, oh my God, this was the greatest moment. I went to her house to do her makeup and it was a great experience. I'm not going to even lie. It was magical. It was a magical moment and I look forward to doing her makeup again. All the celebrities I've worked with, I honestly never had a bad experience. It was great. Everything, it was great. I never had a bad experience. Maybe some long days, maybe getting paid a month later, but hey, I loved it. It was all about the experience, so me getting paid later, it wasn't a big deal as long as I got that experience and I knew down the line I was going to get that money. I also forgot to mention, I've also worked with the Braxtons, and that was one of my, how did I forget that, to mention that? I worked with the Braxtons. I got to meet most of the Braxtons and done makeup on most of the Braxtons. I got the job because I reached out to Tracy's manager. Back in the day on Instagram, where a lot of people used to put emails in their bio saying book this, or just email in their bio. I went to her page and I was like, let me email whoever is behind this email and let them know. So I emailed her manager and he reached back out to me a month later asking me, hey, have you ever worked with the Braxtons? I was like, no. Actually, he called me. He was like, hey, this is such and such Tracy's manager. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was like, have you ever worked with the Braxtons? I said, no. And he was like, Tracy needs a makeup artist. We're gonna pay X amount of money for you to come through on tomorrow to do her makeup. And I was like, it was a good amount of money. Let's just say that. I wish I was on set every day doing that, but I was only called about maybe 3 times a year to do makeup on set for the Braxtons, which was an amazing opportunity, a great experience that I would never forget. After that, I went on set. I could have literally did the makeup and left and got paid. I could have went there and did the makeup and left and got paid. But I didn't want to. I wanted to sit there and look and just take in the ambiance of just doing her makeup and looking at her on that green screen. It was just a beautiful moment for me, and I felt lucky, I felt blessed, I felt humble. I did. And then after that, a friend of mine that was working with the Braxtons as well, doing styling, he needed a makeup artist for Tawanda. So I reached out to him and he was like, hey, Tawanda needs makeup. I was like, I'm there. So I went and did her makeup. She loved it. She's like, I love how you make me so bright. I love this, I love that. I love my nose contour. She loved my makeup and she would call me all the time to do her makeup. So Tawanda, I love her face. I love doing her face. When I would post my work of her, everybody would say, oh my gosh, it looks good. I love her face, how it looked like that. I even did makeup on their mom, which is a blessing as well. Doing makeup on the Braxtons' mom I was like, hey, come on. Like, I was lit. I met Tamar, but I never done her makeup. And I met Tamar way before I even did makeup on Tracy, Tawanda, and their mom. I met Tamar years ago when I was working at Lenox Mall and Mac years ago. And I believe that that's all the celebrities I've worked with. Tiffany, Monty, Elaine, the Braxtons, K. Michelle, Dondrea. Those are all the celebrities I've worked with. I don't know if I'm missing any, but all those experiences were great. They were great. And I can't wait to get the next person that I do. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys for watching my newest video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for any new upcoming videos. I appreciate you guys.